Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all a-okay today. Today we'll be doing a makeup tutorial on this look here. It is going to be a voiceover because I have been on the phone for 2.5 hours to Universal Credit, and I've also got the window wide open because it's absolutely roasting, which is always the way that it would have been. Now we're in quarantine and lockdown, we're not allowed to leave our homes. Manchester finally stops raining. It hasn't actually rained for like 3 or 4 days now, and we've just been trapped inside having to stare out the window. But yeah, so it will be a voiceover, but if you guys are interested in getting this look or just getting ready with me, then please keep watching. So I'm first going to go in and prime my face. I'm going to be using this Evian spray water. I actually really love this, especially in the summer and warmer months, just to hydrate my skin a little bit more. And then I'm taking the Natasha Denona, I think it's like a facial glow thing. It was one of the first times I've used it and I'm not really sold on it. It's kind of like a weird formula and texture, and I didn't enjoy it that much, and I think I get more of a glow from other products as opposed to this, but hey ho, we move, we stand, whatever it is. And then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Face Studio Primer, pore minimizing primer, and I'm just going to apply this to my cheeks and then buff out with my fingers. I'm focusing this on my cheeks areas, my under eyes, and then I always kind of take a little bit around my nose and like the center of the face really. I'm going to go in and do my brows. I'm just going to do a fluffy brow because, as you can see, they need a little bit of TLC, I'm not going to lie. This is just the Morphe brow cream in Mocha, and then I'm going to carve them out, and I'm pretty sure I used MAC Select Cover Up Concealer. I've found a few sample parts of this that I had when I used to work there, and I'm just going to start to go through them because, you know, that I've got a large collection. I need to start finishing products soon, so I'm just going to carve out my brows with that and then just go with a little brush to buff it. And then I'm going to add MAC's Laying Low paint pot and then kind of add this on and then merge the paint pot and the concealer together. So the palette that I'm using for the eyes is the Doll Beauty Peaches and Pop Tarts palette. It's such a stunning palette. I'm going to take the shade Ice, which is that shimmery one there, and I'm just going to use it to highlight my inner corner and brow bone. It's a really nice like white iridescent-y champagne-y undertone, which is really quite nice, and it's nice and pigmented because I like a stunning noticeable brow bone and inner corner highlight. And then I'm going to take the shade Custard Tart, which is just like a yellow shade, with a nice fluffy brush. I'm pretty sure this is a Morphe one, God knows what one, just a large fluffy blending, and buff this in the crease. It's just going to act as our transition shade. Even though we're going to do like a matte black smoky eye, I still want a little colour in there to kind of match between either my skin and then like the black shade. And then I'm going to go back into the palette and take the shade Cookie. It's a bit more of a darker brown, so don't put off. This is a Zoeva 221 Look Soft Crease Brush. I'm only going to use a tiny bit of this and slowly build it, because as I'm building it, it's lightening the shade ever so slightly. And then when I build it, it will get darker. So it's rather than using 1,000 different brown shades, just to build it slowly. And yeah, with a 221 and then going back in with the first brush as well, just to help blend them. And I'm basically going to build, blend, build, blend, build, blend. You know the drill. And then when I've got that level of deepness, I'm going to go in with the black shade and basically just pack it on. Honest to God, I wasted no time here. I just packed it on with this flat brush from Zoeva. I have no idea what number it is. And I'm basically going to pack this all over the lid and then slightly buff it out with a really old MAC 224 brush. It's so old that it looks like a MAC 221, but anything that's thin, there's a Morphe M514 brush as well that's really similar. But yeah, basically just going to pack this, blend it a little bit, and then pack it on again. Kind of similar to the brown, but obviously just being a little bit more intense. And I'm not going to pack this on too high because I don't want the blackness to take over too much, because obviously when you start to blend out, it will expand the colour by itself. So yeah, just pack on and blend. just, that's basically the moral of today's tutorial, is pack and blend. That's the brush that I was on about. So really, 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 really lightly. I mean, I got a little bit out of hand. Black smoky eyes are the ones that I struggle with the most, and I keep trying to get out of my comfort zone. So maybe in a couple of months I'll redo this and hopefully I would have improved, but we'll see. But as you can see, still packing and blending. And then I get to the point where I am somewhat happy, and I'm going to go in and just clean up any fallout. I think the second you clean up the fallout, like the whole look looks different, and you can start to like envision it and see it better. I am going to finish off the full eyes before the face, because it's black. I don't want to have any eyeshadow drip down onto my foundation. So I just went in with the MAC Bright Forecast Colour Corrector and the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I'm pretty sure this is the shade like creamy beige, I'm pretty sure. And I'm just going to pat this out with a little brush just right under my under eyes. This is going to be the same concealer I use on the skin anyway, so it makes sense. And then I'm going to go in with my Ardency in black eyeliner and really, 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 really make this quite dark. I'm also tightlining my eyes as well and rubbing a little bit of it through my lash line just to make it tacky there, so any eyeshadows we put down lasts a little bit longer. Going back in with the first brush just with a bit of that yellow shade Custard Tart, I think it was, and then a little bit of the brown shade, and then we're going to go in with the black finally, and just pushing it and using different brushes each time to make it more precise, and then so it becomes really, really smoky, the last colour. But yeah, then I added my lashes. These are Lily lashes, I think, in the style Opulence, but they were mixed with another. And then my foundation I'm using today is from Beauty Blender. It's the Bounce foundation. I think this was like the first or second time I've used it. I'm trying to figure out if I liked it or not, and I actually really, really did. I love the end look of my skin. It's like really, really nice, if I do say so myself. And this is just a MAC 35 brush, angled brush. No, 135. Yeah, not 35. And I'm just using that to buff the foundation on. And then I do go in with my Beauty Blender on top as well. This is the Maybelline Superstay Foundation in the shade Coca? I couldn't remember what it was called before. I was like Coca. And I'm just going to pop this everywhere that I want to cream contour. So under my lip, my nose, my temples, my cheeks, and my jawline. And it's just going to help add a little bit of definition. Be really, really careful if you do it near your eyes. As you can see, I kind of flicked my eyelash and it caught my eye a little bit there, I'm not going to lie. And I do swap it out for a bigger brush. This is just a Real Techniques contour brush just to do the rest of the face. Obviously it's a bigger area, so a bigger brush is needed. I feel like here is where you can really see, like, I really like the look of my skin. I don't know. I think I like the foundation. I think I'm sold. And then just back in with that concealer, like I said, the LA Girl Pro Conceal in creamy beige. Just putting a little bit more on my under eyes, just because then I need to get the sides of my nose and everything, my forehead, tip of my nose, Cupid's bow, under my contour, and then I take it around my smile lines now, because these are quite deep. And we went into quarantine before I could fill them. So I'm just going to use concealer instead. And then this is just the Morphe sponge, the Flawless Finish sponge or something like that, I think. I had a little bit of black eye in there, so I had to make sure that I didn't buff black around my face because I would have been annoyed. So I'm just going to buff all this out, make it all seamless. I was just having a really, really, really good skin day today, I think. Oh, this is the brush that we used earlier, just because obviously we've got a smoky under eye. I just wanted to be a little bit more precise. And then this is the MAC Loose Foundation in Extra Light. Just using that just to set all the areas that I put down with concealer. It's my favourite powder. I just look so photoshopped. I don't look like this anymore right now, I swear. I'm in my sweats and my hair up. Well, my hair looks the same. This is the MAC's False Lash Mascara Maximizer. It's really nice for fluffy brows. Highly, highly, highly recommend that. The Marc Jacobs Tantric Bronzer I'm just going to use to bronze my face. It was weird not to finish my eyes and just to carry on with my face. I'm not used to that at all. And then this is the L'Oreal Infallible blusher. I'm just going to go with this orangey one here. I wanted to steer away from pink as much as I can because I wanted it to stay quite orangey. And then the Anastasia Dewy Set setting spray. And then I go in with the sponge just to set it all down. This is the Bobbi Brown Shimmer Brick in Bronze Glow, which I'm using just to highlight all over my face. Basically, any loose area is a go. Just add highlighter. Set my face again, and then I went in with this Lord & Berry lip liner just to line my lips, and then I went in with a Dose of Colours lip gloss. The first one was the shade Bellamy, but it was just a little bit pink, so I kind of blotted it off, and then I got another one. I think this is the shade Undressed, still a Dose of Colours lip gloss, and that was it. So then guys, this is the completed matte black smoky full glam makeup tutorial. I have wanted to do this for weeks now, so I'm glad that it's finally been ticked off, and now I can progress on to other tutorials that I want to do for you. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, then please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Now we are in quarantine and lockdown, I have so much more time to film and spend with you guys, so any tutorials or videos in general that you want to see, please let me know in the comments down below, and until next time, I will see you guys very, very soon. Bye.